This is Mario with MIA Microflight, and this is the MIA Microflight FPV Smart Visor, something totally new to as an option to the goggles and the headsets that are out there. Now, this particular video goes directly to Quanum and Fatshark, and my goal is to work with you guys and see if we can develop this into a full refined product. Now, this is my final prototype. I've tested it and it works. And it's got all these tags on the unit itself, for purposes of documenting in this video and establishing a reference. Now, this has a label at the back, which has all the features, basically the specification that I established, to come up with this particular visor. Some of the things that are beneficial, in a visor of this type or in a device of this type is, it's a lot lighter, more comfortable than a headset, more versatile than goggles, eyeglass style lightweight optics, adjustable magnification, great for all and farsighted people, but nearsighted people can also use this because the lenses are adjustable. Balanced weight distribution, easy on the head and neck muscles, no claustrophobic bane headbands. And I'm using the word bane here because I feel that the head straps are, they engulf the whole head, and they're designed basically just to support the weight that's put at the front of the unit in the box. So with this visor, there's no weight. A visor is very lightweight, and that's the other reason why I'm using the term visor here, because it's very lightweight, as is this particular design. There's a 5-inch high-resolution screen here, and there's the power and the electronics can be self-contained or can be modular to give that option to the user if they want to switch batteries, put their own, or switch receivers. They can put their own. So I'm leaving those things as an option here, and not to make it too complex. One thing that I forgot here, one particular, one key feature here is, I went over this without realizing that I went over it, is the visual ease from FPV to line of sight. What does that mean? Now, in my particular requirement, for training, I wanted to have the ease of just pulling my head up and having the line of sight, direct view, to the model. So in case I get in trouble, with FPV while I'm training, I can, pull up my head and do that, and I don't have to take my visor off from my head as you have to do with goggles or even headsets. Now, can you imagine a headset with all the straps? Now you got to pull that out, and by the time you pull that out, you may lose your model. So that is one of the key benefits in making this particular design in a visor form, keep it lightweight and keep it very, very practical from that point of view. So this is how it's more versatile than goggles and headsets. And not to mention, or including the fact that I've already mentioned that it's extremely lightweight, and all of the components are at the back, of the unit. So it's very lightweight. The unit without the, I believe, without the electronic gear, comes up to 324 grams, which is 11.4 ounces. Compare that to another headset, with all the straps and all the gizmos that they put there to house all your stuff. You're a lot heavier than this, and this can be even further reduced, by fine-tuning on the final production here. This can all be, molded and kept with the visor with the electronics at the back. And so this particular visor has quite a few benefits over the goggles and the headsets that are out there. I'm coming to Quanum and Fatshark directly because I know you guys have been at the forefront of the FPV goggle and headset development. And if you can produce this visor under my trademark name here, I would really appreciate it. I would like to work with you guys directly and oversee the final design of this, the aesthetics of it, because this in its present form is it is a final prototype, but it's just a prototype. So for a product that's going to be offered to the public, this should be fine-tuned, and I would like to oversee the overall design and aesthetical look of the unit itself. If you can allow me that, I'm very flexible in terms of royalties. We can discuss that directly over the phone, or what would be better would be I would like to come and bring this particular unit to you guys and maybe share some other ideas that I have in terms of producing, the ultimate visor for people of all sorts of eye requirements, that want to get into FPV flying. So please email me back, let me know. This is Mario with MIA Microflight. Thank you.